All right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to the live stream. Today is 12th of March 2026, and we are gonna do live. So, sound check. Can you guys hear me clearly? Sound check, sound check. Okay, all good. Okay, let's get started. So, first thing first, let me see what's going on a daily time frame. So daily continuously doing consolidation, and it's been like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's been like more than 1 week. We stuck in a consolidation of the higher time frame. Look at this one, man. I don't know what to do with this kind of market. I think so. It would be better to take some breath, and do some back testing, something like that. So let let's wow, what a messy price action going on right now here. But still, in this range, it's kind of very tricky range, I would say. Okay, let's make some money. let's say, let's see, we're gonna make some money or we're gonna lose some money. So before that, we just like need to jump from higher time frame to lower time frame, and looking at daily time frame, it's just like doing consolidation here. This is a resistance, and this one we are having a support here. So from daily to h4, h4, I would say this is a resistance I'm having, the new resistance here. Need to zoom it. Okay, this is a support from where just like rejected, and now market continuously pushing to the upside. The current h4 still open and nearby the previous h4 high. It broke the low, but it's rejecting from this area. So from h4 to h1, need to see some more better and deeper picture here. So in h1 we are having this resistance area from where it trying to breaking above the high, standing right on the resistance area. This is the same support we are having on the left hand side. From market already rejected actually. So from h1 to m30, m30 might give me some kind of a good confirmation here. Looking at the 30-minute time frame, it the previous candle broke above and closed above the previous candle high. This candle closed with a small body. Next candle create a wick and break above this high, but there's like a lot of rejections on the left hand side. Above this area, this is a pretty good range. We are having like more than 100 pips. This makes sense. But for that, you can see that market continuously printing bullish candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this one is like a sixth. It's a sixth candle actually. It's a sixth 30-minute candle which continuously trying to pushing to the upside. I think so. These wicks actually, it's like a 50-60 pip wick on the left hand side. So need to look at a sneak peek on of a 50-minute time frame. Wow, man, look at this one. If I'm going to take this resistance area, if I'm just like going to take this resistance area, so actually this makes sense. Above this resistance, this is a range of 80 pips we are having actually, and above this resistance, if you're looking at 30-minute time frame, these are the wicks. It's gonna cross these wicks on the left hand side. So m30 right now not showing any kind of like buy or sells in this situation, but looking at a 15-minute time frame right now in this situation, we are having this resistance, and this is a support we are having on the left hand side. Make sense? Does this make sense? We are rejecting from this resistance area. 30-minute continuously pushing in a bullish form. I can't see anything on a 30-minute time frame, but on a 15-minute time frame, it's just doing consolidation. It's just doing consolidation. Let me see. Okay, this is something become interesting. So with the scalping perspective, I would say if we're going to break and close above this high on a 50-minute time frame with a strong bullish candle, there is a probability, because previous candle just like doing consolidation. If it's this candle gonna show some strong volume, so there's a probability we are having this range. So with the volume, if it's a 80 pip range, so can I grab 20, 30, 35 pips out of from this 80 pip range? That makes sense because higher time frame just like doing consolidation. So these days, I would never try to hold my trade. I will try to take some chunks actually. If there's like a 80 pip range, I will try to get like 30, 35, 40 pip. If there's like 60 pip range, I will try to get like 30 pips. If there's like a 100 pip range, I will try to get like 40, 50 pips. So this is something I will try to plan if higher time frames just doing some kind of a consolidation, because no one knows that from where market could reject actually. So break and close above this area. Things are simple. Probability, 80 pip range makes sense. Break and close below this support area. Clean traffic, tradable range, and a 100 pip range to the downside as well. So let's see. We are actually also reaching towards like opening of London session after 20 minutes. So let's see. 30 minutes still open. So if this 30-minute going to be break and close below the previous support, previous candle low, so that could be a probability could continuously pushing to a downside. So for that I just need to wait here. So I think this makes sense. So hi Kasabai, I have a question about the move that happened around 1:30 a.m. I was watching that trade and waiting for lower wick to form for confirmation, but the market didn't create a lower wick and went directly to the upside. In this type of situation, how can we catch this move more easily? Could you please guide me? Okay, let me see this chart just sent by Mr. Gibran Khan. Okay, yeah, it's a very beautiful impulse entry and trend actually. You know what, look at the size of this candle, look at the next candle close with a small body. So if the candle break above the high, it totally makes sense to execute a buy. You are having like clean traffic on the left hand side. Look at this one, let me see. It's a kind of clean traffic on the left hand side. This is a very beautiful impulse entry because previous candle closed with a small body. If it closed with a small body, it's mean the market dropped the volume. So if it dropped the volume, so there's no business of next candle to create a wick and break up. It's create a little wick here actually. Look at this one. It just create a wick. So you can go as a dynamic risk. If it gonna like a impulse entry, stop loss could be somewhere here or here. This totally makes sense actually. It's showing a strong volume in it. It created a little wick actually. You know what? Look at this one. This one. It created a wick and break above the high. I think it's a little risky because no lower wick. What about this wick? I can see a wick here actually. It created a wick and break above this high. Impulse entry in trend. Okay, I think so. Some brokerage might don't have a little wick, like a bottom wick there. So I think so. If you go with the dynamic risk, that makes sense. And if you miss this one and you are waiting for the candle to create a wick, then it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But this candle, with the perspective of impulse entry, it totally makes sense. Very little weak castle. Oh, while talking with you guys, man, what happened here? Oh, what happened here? I did miss this one. So as candle was just like come down and then went up and break its own high. That was the entry actually. Oh, man, I was detecting that chart. So the market was pushing to the downside, and then it started pushing upside and break its own high. And it that was a point from where it breaking above the resistance area. So that could be an impulse entry by placing stop loss within the range, because if a candle come down, created a wick, and then it's going to break above its own high, That was a beautiful buy. Makes sense by depending on the volume to retest this high, this low actually, this high actually. So, man, Mr. Jibran Khan, you owe me this trade, but it's okay. What could we do? Need to wait for some more new structure to be formed actually. Wow, it's moved now. On a funded account, does Dominion market does Dominion market take into consideration the below? Sharp ratio, average RR, profit factor? I don't think so. Anything like going to be appear there. Nothing like that. Sharp ratio, average RR. I don't understand this concept. What you are talking about actually? It's a simple rules you are going to be get on their official dashboard. Just like go there, read that rule, and stick with that one. That's it. That's it. That's all you just like need to do. So actually, you know what? Just need to remove this resistance area now because we are definitely gonna tap to another resistance. Miss that move. Wow, look at the volume right now. Is there any news came out? What happened here? Is there anything happened? Let me see on a market AGI. Any kind of high impact news came out? Is it? I don't think so. It's a random move going on. Wow, gold continuously pushing to the upside. Nothing, nothing. Nothing specific, but look at the volume, man. It just like fill the range in no time. So YouTube, walaikum salam. I made analysis of my trades and most losses are taken when I trusted to 15-minute chart. So I decided to use a 50-minute chart, but how to handle with stop loss in this case? Wow. So stick with the 30-minute time frame and use a 50-minute as a confirmation and use 50-minute for the better stop loss. That makes sense. I captured the same trade, banked 70 pips. Wow, someone already makes 70 pips here. Walaikum salam. How are you? I'm good, fine. Please can check the trade on M30 at 6:30 a.m. breakout setup. What's 6:30 a.m. on what time? I don't know what you are talking about and which country you are sitting right now. I plan the same entry and exit. Oh, gold sell. Gold sells only makes sense below this support area. Yes, Thursday volume exactly 51.58. Got the move. Wow, tap to this resistance now. This was my target actually. This resistance was my target, and we just like reached to this resistance area now. This is the new resistance I'm having. Wow, look at the way how gold pushing to the upside. So I think so. If we just like come down and going to be create some kind of a support right here. So there's a probability it's gonna retest the high. That makes sense. So above this area, there's like a lot of rejections. So now I need some structure to be formed. If it come down, break and close below this support, so taking sell, this makes sense. So if it come down and create some support, give me some confirmation right on a support, so this makes sense to take a buy. So these are the scenarios right now I'm having with me after missing this great move. Let's see. Let's see. Need to wait now. Just need to wait. Mr. Cash entered impulse entry 51.58, simple price action from MFU. Yes, that was a beautiful impulse entry. Break above the high, having 80 pip range. I was not expecting to hold my trade like 80 pips. I was expecting to grab like 40 pips, 45, 50 pips, something like that. It just like went up without giving me any opportunity. Okay, so need to wait now. Actually, just need to wait. I think it's pushing to the upside and breaking above the previous H4 resistance area as well. Wow. Let's see. But there's like lot of rejections here. Lot of rejections. But depending on the volume, the way it's showing volume, the way it's pushing to the upside, let's let's see what gonna happen. So you know what? If you stuck in a higher time frame consolidation and market start continuously going in one direction. Like suppose it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, 1 2 3 4 5 6. It's a six candle of 30-minute time frame. It's continuously pushing up. So suppose that it never lets you to execute on any trade, and it keep pushing upside without creating any kind of resistance. So that will be great. Let it keep going. Let it keep going. Let it keep going. So this will become like more higher probability you're gonna grab some chunks there, because now you need to wait for some structure, like it should have to be create some resistance, and then wait for some support to be formed. If you got one single bullish candle close in your favor while market continuously printing a bullish candle, so very high probability you're gonna grab these chunks. Very high probability. This could be the entry, here could be the stop loss, this could be your target. So this place, tradable range, volume time, confirmation candle, clean traffic. So higher probability you're gonna grab some chunks. If market start printing one-sided candles in a bigger time frame ranging. So for that you just like need to wait for structure to be formed and then execute with the confidence. 6:30 AM पाकिस्तान टाइम। यार यहाँ पे तो नहीं मुझे पता चलना है विक्की साहब कहाँ की बात कर रहे हैं आप। बस असल में ना चार्ट ही सेंड कर सकते हैं आप मुझे इंस्टा पे। So, did you take any trade on yesterday, New York today morning? No, I didn't take any trade yesterday or today actually. I just like come on the chart right now during the live stream. This will create a clean range for shorts too. Yes, for sells, I would like to see some kind of counter trade structure. Without having any counter trade structure, I cannot take any sells. I'm looking for 30-minute time frame now. 50-minute already like give me an opportunity and miss the trade and feel the range on the left hand side. So need to wait now. Need to wait. So as it is a uptrend, now we wait for support to be formed, then take buys. Yeah, definitely that makes sense. The first priority should be buys actually. Look at the session trend right now. 1 2 3 4 5 6. It's a six candle continuously pushing upside, and we heading towards opening of London session in 9 minutes. And the session trend clearly showing the buyer's pressures there. It's a bullish trend going on right now. The session trend is bullish right now. So if I'm going to be get some kind of a support, give me some kind of a confirmation candle, having clean traffic on the left hand side, sitting with the volume time. So there's a probability I can grab some chunks. And still, if it's just not gonna work out, I need to manage the risk. This is a simplicity I'm having with myself. Yes. So just waiting. Wow. It's rejecting, but I don't believe a 50-minute on right now. Sticking with the 30-minute time frame. Oh, that's the sound of some news. Okay, Citibank closes UAE. Oh, Citibank closes UAE branches and financial centers from March 12 to March 14 as precautionary measure website. Okay, it's nothing. Citibank, nothing. Wow. Wow, what a rejection right now. Look at this one. 50-minute continuously pushing to the downside right now. So if it comes down and going to be create some kind of a support here, right on a support, so there's a probability it could continuously pushing upside and retest this high. And if a candle going to break and close below this support area, this is a range we are having on the left hand side. And if there's like a lot of volume, it could fill this wick as well. For that, just need to wait. I cannot take a sell if this 50-minute even going to be closed in a bullish in a bearish form. For sells only makes sense if it's going to break below this support area. So still waiting right now. 6 minutes left for the candle closure, and also there's 6 minutes left for the opening of London session as well. So need to wait a little more. 5167 was also perfect counter trade at M15 Asia session. Where, man, what are you talking about, right? It's just, I can't see anything. It's a consolidation going on. 5167. I don't know what you're talking about. I think someone just like sent me chart on my Instagram. Let me see this one. So Insta. So Vicky Saab, that doesn't make sense. The reason is actually where you executed a trade. The previous candle closed with a long rejection and with a small body. So it's kind of a risky trade you took there. It's exhaustion candle you are having on the left hand side, and you try to take a forcefully trade here actually. So it doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. It's a risky one. Mr. Vicky from YouTube. Do you practice simulations even now? Mm, not now, but I think it will be a best thing to do backtest. Why to lose real money in in a market? Why not to backtest your strategy and see how it worked out? So that's a perfect thing, I would say. So MT5 simulator is it's the best thing I would say to do backtest. And now you know what? Let me show you. If you just look in the description, you're gonna get the link of MT5 simulator in my description of this YouTube live as well. And you, if you go towards my like on Instagram, you're also going to be get the link there. Just go through that link, and if you use the code QAS50, you know what, you gonna get 50% off. 50, it's not about 10, 20, 25, 30, 35. It's gonna be 50% off for you. So yeah, definitely it's really worth it actually. So I had placed a buy limit at 51.58, but the market came to 51.58 and did not take my buy limit. I i don't know why. Might be due to spreads the brokerage house you are using. Sir, kindly exhaustion candle explain kare. Exhaustion candle, a candle which is have a long rejection, small body. It's kind of exhaustion candle. From where you can see, in a simple words, sellers put pressure on the buyers and went it to the downside and closed with a small body. It's exhaustion candle. Just joined. Did you take any trade so I can rewatch? No, still didn't took any trade. So waiting. 1 year free license code MT5. Oh, it's not possible. You're not gonna get like a free license for 1 year. Actually, it's not possible. If you go and register yourself or open an account on a Dominion Markets, you're gonna get free license for a 1 month. That's the only thing you can get for 1 month for trial. If you wanted to get lifetime license and want you to purchase the simulations, then go through my link and use code QS50, and you're gonna get 50% off. So good morning, good morning. Can you check 5167 M30 left side resistance on M15? Where? This is where we're tapping right now. I have nothing to do with it. 30 minute about to be close, H1 about to be close. We are standing right on the resistance, so nothing for me. So later on, just like send me a chart. Let me see, guys, how can I maximize my trade to full profits? Okay, let me see. Let me see this one. Wow, what a impulse entry you took a buy here. Very nice. Looking at a 50-minute time frame, candle rejected with a long rejection with close with a bullish one. Next candle create a big break above the high. So you already March 12, 15-minute break resistance flip candle entry 51.57. Okay. SL 51.46, TP 51.80, early TP 100 pips because of early quota. So you're not satisfied with the 100 pips. This is what you are telling me. You know what? Why you are not satisfied with what, how much you wanted to hold more actually. It's this perfect execution and perfect like profit you took there. What else you need? Even you are stuck in a higher time frame consolidation right now, and you grab like 100 pips. It's more than enough. The power of MFU, that's my last month, started with that deposit on 12th of February. Okay. This just to say huge thanks to Cass and all Raja and all the MFU guys for the education. Okay, let me see this one. What is this? So, wow, someone deposit $3,000 into it and make profit of $4,800. Oh, such a beautiful result you are having with you. Wow, look at this one. This is the power of smart Raja concept. Simple strategy, simple price action. Wow, very awesome results. Very awesome. So, if consolidation is higher time frame, 100 pips is very good to keep right. If consolidation is in high time frame, 100 pips is, yeah, it's more than enough. It's more than enough. You know what? It's more than enough. Wow, we are entering into opening of London session right now. I think so. It's gonna be happen something like that. What I was printed before. That might be continuously pushing in one direction and gonna create some resistance, support, and confirmation. And here you go for the buy. Look at this one. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. It's a seventh candle continuously pushing to the upside. Looking at the 30-minute time frame, sticking with the 30-minute time frame actually. So whenever markets start moving in one direction, I start feeling happiness in myself because then I can feel that there's a higher probability I'm gonna grab some chunks after getting some kind of a support. Okay, so guess how I can maximize my trade to full profit? If you just like getting scared on somewhere some stage, close almost like 80%, 50%, 90%, whatever suits you, and then leave the rest with the TP. That is the way you can hold with your trade more. If you feel that it will continuously pushing in your direction and gonna hit your TP. Okay, look at this. Tanko just like give you the answer. Would says 80% and let the rest run the way you will build confidence and 100 pips is a, oh yeah, exactly. Where should I put SL and TP? For what server? For what? I didn't execute any trade here yet. Didn't have any kind of buys or sells. Already missed one buy here when it could break above its own high. So right now it's just like green candles going on. One, two, three, four, five, six. It's a seventh candle trying to pushing upside. So what is the probability that seventh or eighth candle will also gonna be create some kind of a green candle? So need to wait here for some structure to be formed. Just took 40 pips with two position impulse entry and now it retraced. But I believe it was bad trading when I took profit. Yeah, man. I don't know why you just like send me these three candles only, but it's definitely a bad trade. I don't know where you executed on what level. What is this? What kind of chart you send me, buddy? Doesn't make sense. Send me a clean chart, complete screen there with the proper marking. So how can we get the 1 month free? I have opened a new account in Dominion Market. So if you open a new account in Dominion Markets and you just like put some deposit into it, so just like go to their official Discord channel and ask the team or discuss with them. They're definitely gonna provide you some code for free 1 month subscription. So, bro, I think you just missed London opening. No, I didn't miss anything. Waiting for some structure to be formed. What's the reason on choosing to look at the 30-minute over the 15-minute? 30-minute more stronger than the 50-minute. H1 more stronger than the 30-minute. H4 more stronger than the H1. Daily is more stronger. The more higher time frame you are just choosing, there's a good confirmation there. But lower time frame always give you the confirmation what could be happen on the higher time frame, because if you're choosing like a higher time frame, you definitely gonna get like a bigger stop losses there. So mostly we stick with the 30-minute time frame, but we use 50-minute time frame for getting like a better execution, for getting like a better stop loss, for better for getting like a better some kind of a confirmation. So when 30 minutes start printing like bigger than normal size of candle, then we need to flip on a 50-minute time frame to see where we can get better stop losses. Okay. Dominion market, I can deposit real money. Why not? Dominion market is a brokerage house where you go with the real money actually. Look at this one. It's a real money right now with the Dominion markets. Yeah, I'm just like continuously getting the messages. All right. So now waiting. Actually, I'm waiting right now. Wow, what a strong bullish momentum going on right now. But having a lot of rejections there on the left hand side. But the way it is pushing and way it's just like continuously breaking the resistance on the left hand side, depending on the volume, I could say it might be continuously pushing upside. So again, going to stick with the same plan what I'm having with me. If it comes down, create some support, give me some confirmation candle, I gonna take a buy. Or if it continuously pushing upside, going to be create some, I will let it go. I will wait for the candle. If it continuously pushing upside, I will definitely gonna wait for the candle to be create some kind of a resistance, give me some confirmation candle like on a support, so probability gonna retest the high. This is mostly happen when we are having like a high time frame ranging. So 15-minute, yeah, but you just like need to ask yourself, does this make sense where you executed a buy? it's a it's a clearly a form entry here actually. It's clearly a FOMO entry. And I can show, as you just like send me before, a screenshot of execution a candle and exit from a trade. And now you are sharing something without entry and exit. Just write it down. Definitely you might be taking some losses here or might be over trading. But it's okay. It's a late entry. It's a FOMO trade, buddy. Avoid it for the next time. What is your leverage cash? It's 1 to 100 on a gold. It's more than enough. 1 to 100 on a gold these days. Should be less. The way market showing strong volume, bigger candles, it should be less now. Holding buys from 51.45. Ooh, someone holding a buy from 51.45. Wow, very nice. Still holding like a 400 pips in your favor. Very nice. Very nice. What a beautiful hold you are having right now. What was the confirmation behind that? 41.55. Wow, very nice. Definitely, you are having some kind of a swing trade idea today. Okay, so waiting a good retracement plus create a support and then serve the wave. Yes, Trove, you are right. This is the same thing I'm waiting for right now. I took one trade today. That's perfect, but it was a late entry. So try to avoid it, buddy. Wait for the structure to be formed because patience is the name. It's actually main game in this industry. So where you executed a buy, that was a higher probability you can hit with the stop loss. Then might be you gonna getting into some kind of a panic condition, and if you are not ready to accept the loss actually. Okay, where is Vendrika? I don't know. I was reading on Dominion Market's website. Okay, gold has 110. Are you sure Dominion Market is giving 1 to 100? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I might be they change it to 1 to 10, but I think it was 1 to 100. Let me see this one. Dominion Markets. So if I'm going to open a new account, yeah, it's 1 to 100 leverage still it's a 1 to 100 leverage. Look at this one. Look at this one. If you're going to open a new account, you're going to be get like 1 to 100 leverage here. See? Oh, even you can get 1 to 200, 1 to 500. But on a gold, I think so it's 1 to 100 or 1 to 50, minimum 150. Yeah, it's a Dominion Markets. Yes, it's confirmed now. We are having 1 to 100 or 1 to 50. Maximum leverage is like 1 to 500 on other pairs like pound yen, euro, USD, something like that. What is your recommended leverage? I would say go to 150, 1 to 50 or 1 to 100. It's more than enough. It's more than enough. Okay, so sir, 50% off on funding challenge. Please confirm. No, there is no 50% off on a funding challenge. For a funding challenge on Dominion Market, you go through the link and you need to use code QS20. You're gonna get 20% off these days. These days, only 20% off promotion going on. There's no 50% off. 50% you are going to be get on MT5 simulator only. MT5 simulator, go through the link, use code QS50, and you're gonna get 50% off. What would you want to see to take counter trend sell? Market should have to be create a resistance, create a support, break below that support. That makes sense. That is the only way I can go for a counter trade structure. Rather than that, it's just bullish candles going on there. After I look my first good payout, I didn't know why the trading is tough now, because you are having consolidation, and I think you need money to like withdraw some more money out of this platform, and market not giving you the opportunity. So you just need to wait patiently, let the market to create some clean directions. Give me some clean, give you some kind of a clean moves, so then again you're gonna make some money. So this is the time you should have to be stick with your patience. Not every day you're gonna grab the chunks. You not every day will bring some opportunity for you. Sometime you need to wait for it. Like you are running any business, you're not gonna get clients every day. So I took it from 51 57 and still in zero point 0.1 lot, close 0.2. Wow, close 0.2, it's going well. I took it from and still in zero point 0.1 lot. close 0.2, it's going okay. That's great actually. So would you consider taking a sell if current candle close with a long rejection wick and a small body? No, I'm not interested in this sell, to be honest. I'm not interested in sell. For sell, I would like to see a clearly a counter trade structure. I can't excel like impulsively, where I can see one, two, three, four, five, six, and seventh candle pushing to the upside. I would like to see some neat and cleaner, pure structure should be formed there. Like candle should have to be greater resistance, greater support, broke below that support, so that makes sense. And not even I'm not even going with a 50-minute time frame. Not even going with the 50-minute time frame. I would rather prefer myself to wait for the candle to create some support here, give me some confirmation candle so I can go for the retest. This one, this could make sense. Sticking with the 30-minute time frame. Uh, I believe on forex they say on community it's less. Yeah, I think so. This first sell is valid. Let me see. Sell, the first sell. Yeah, it's kind of valid, but it could be risky one, because if you can read the candles in this situation, I was that time not sitting on the chart, but what I can see right now, what you share with me, so you can see market just like close with a small body. I think so it would be better if you wanted to go for the sells, let this candle to close in a strong bearish form like this candle. Let me create some structure to make you better to understand this thing. So if you wanted to go for the sells, this impulse definitely could be risky. If the next candle going to be create some kind of this support like a healthy body, then next candle create a wick, so this will become like a more higher probability to continuously to retest this low, because previous candle closed with a small body, next candle closed with a higher like a stronger than the previous one, next candle create a wick and broke below this low. This makes sense. Here it's definitely a risky one, and look at this one, it rejected and start pushing upside. So that was risky, but you become lucky that you secure some position there. What is the average chunk, brother? 30, 40 pips? I think so. But I would say if you are having like a range of 70, 80 pips, try to grab 30, 40 pips, like a middle of the range. Or at least secure 90% at somewhere in the middle of the range. Like if you're having 70, 80 pips, try to grab 30, 40 pips. If you are having like 50, 60 pips, try to grab 25, 30 pips, something like that. Having 100 pips, try to grab 40, 50, something like that. So always try to secure some position once it market reach in the middle of the range. So that makes sense, because you need to understand, as a retail trader, you never knew that it will continuously pushing upside or not. You never knew that. So why not to be clever with the market? Would you consider taking a sell if current candle close with a long rejection wick and small body? No. I will wait for some support to be formed and then I'm gonna take a buy. No sells right now for me. So there's like more than 150 people watching on YouTube and I am having just 29 likes. Very good. You are getting like free education here, and don't even hit the like button. I need 100 likes here. If I'm not gonna get it, I'm continuously gonna click this add button. Need to do some blackmailing here. So let's see. Hit the likes. Hit the likes on the YouTube. You guys are getting daily live stream, daily free educational live stream without paying a single penny, and can't even hit the like button. So just waiting right now. What do you think about 5157 entry? 5157 entry? 5157. Where is 5157? Oh, 5157. Ah, that's such a beautiful impulse entry in trend actually. Yeah, it's such a beautiful entry. Give them a taste of their own medicine. Yeah, I'm trying. Still, right now, I'm standing with the 52 likes. I need 100 likes. There's more than 100 people, 50 people just like watching there. So we have ad blocker, but I have like it already. Yeah, you definitely not gonna go with a premium actually, if you wanted to save yourself from the ad. But the else people who are watching it, like 100 other people who didn't even like the stream, here you go, enjoy this ad. I'm gonna continuously click that ad if they're not gonna like the stream. Using premium YouTube, but always supporting you and liking cash, bro. Amazing person. Thank you so much. Really appreciate the love, buddy. When we take sale, we are not taking sale right now. For sale, I need some strong confirmations there. Like a counter rate structure makes sense. Okay, so if the current M15 closed above resistance with strong body, can we took for buy? Oh, really? Look me. Wow. Yeah, man. But you know what? If I'm gonna take this buy, if a next scanner going to be create above break or close above the strong in a strong shape actually, I don't think so. I'm having enough range on the left hand side. So in this way, I would like to stick with a 30-minute time frame actually. I wanted to see this 30-minute to create some kind of a resistance, then give me some support though, so I can go for the buys again. So there is 10 minutes left for this candle to be closed, still open. Yeah, need to wait. Sometime there might be some kind of day when we are not gonna get something. We're not gonna took any kind of forcefully trades. We need to wait for the market to create some structure for us to take some execution. Don't ever try to chase the market. Let it come to you. You had a plan. Wait for the market to print it on the charts. Someone is like, let's send me this. Okay, what is this? So at M15, I like cells. Can you check it? No, I don't like these cells. Wait for some pure structure to be formed. You know what? If you want to go with the cells, these are the scenarios I would like to see. Let it create some support, then break and close below that support. This makes sense for the cells. Or let the market to do some kind of a consolidation. Consolidation means market stop the trend there. If it start doing consolidation, then after the consolidation, if it broke this blow, you can have clean traffic. If it break above this resistance, you could go depending on the volume to retest this high again. So these are the scenarios actually I can go with. But right now, my number one priority to go with the trend. For that, I would like to see some kind of candles to create some resistance, come down, give me some confirmation candles, some strong support, so I can retest this high. Or if it continuously pushing upside, then I will wait for some candle to create some resistance, again wait for some candle to create some support, so then I can give my trade a chance to retest this high. So I'm gonna keep my things in a very simple way, and for that I need to wait. We're taking buys, not sell. Right now, not about. I'm not interested in sells right now. भाई और लाइक करो स्ट्रीम को हमें वैसे ही एड्स देखने पा रहे हैं ओके सो जस्ट वेटिंग 7 minutes left for this 30-minute candle to be closed. Look at this H4 coming back into the range. H4 still having 30 minutes left for its closure. H1 still open. close right on the resistance on the left hand side. Wow, look at this one, man. Let's see. Let's see. Need to wait. Need to wait a little more here. I think so. If it's going to be close in a bearish form and 50-minute going to be close above this resistance area with a strong body. So depending on the volume, I could give my trade a chance. Right now, just waiting here. Waiting, waiting, and waiting. Need to wait. So you know what? These days, this is the best time to like back test your strategy on an MT5 simulator. The way market just like doing consolidation. If you are a beginner or even intermediate, I would suggest you to go and back test your strategy. Or if you are like really wanted to get grip on your edge, so this MT5 simulator is a perfect software for you. I have to go, guys. Thanks for the time. Okay, okay. Stay safe, buddy. Take care. Take care. See you tomorrow. Yes, just waiting here right now. You know what? Even it's going to be, if it's going to be, if it's going to be closed like with a strong bearish one, still I don't like the sell. I don't know why, but the way market continuously pushing upside, one, two, three, four, five, six candle continuously pushing in a bullish form. So I think so. If it comes down, create some support, so I'm gonna give my trade a chance for the buys. How to take this type of setup where entry candle doesn't have lower wick? Just a dynamic risk you can execute with actually, depending on the volume. Sometimes we execute, we just like made a plan to execute as a dynamic risk where we never wait for the candle to create some wick. We execute partially, like if you waiting for some structure to create some kind of wick and break above the high, and also on the other side you are like getting scared that you're gonna miss this move. Why not to go with the 50% position? If it break above the high, go with the 50% position. Then if it comes down and create its own break its own high, then go with the another 50%. So in this situation, going with the 50%, you're gonna grab some chunks here. So this makes sense. This is how you can be a part of this kind of structures. When you are in, when you are a new in SRC, how much time you backtest? I think so. I was doing backtest for 2 days in a week and spending like not more than 2 hours a day. I think the same, the best opportunity is way to form new support, then decided if the price sprint counter trade setup or impulse buys for the new support. Yeah, this is something I'm waiting for. The first priority should be need to wait for some kind of a support to be formed, giving me some kind of a confirmation candle so I can go with the buys. That will be my first priority for myself. Twice a week backtesting, yes. Backtesting also don't have emotions in it, so you should do with a smart work. Here you don't need like a hard work, so twice a week, that will be best and more than enough, I would say. So 2 minutes left for this 30-minute candle to be closed. It rejected and going to be closed in a bearish form. Twice a week on a gold only. Whatever pair you are having with you, whatever pair you choose there, doesn't matter you doing trade on gold or pound yen or euro USD, whatever pair you are using, do backtest on it. So just waiting. Need to wait more. Need to wait more here. Can you show some sample next time on live? I don't know. I'm having that MT5 with me till right now with me or not. Let me see this one so I can show you the examples. Let me see. While waiting for the structure, I think that will be better to show you some kind of example. So for that, I need to, I don't know where I just like put my, yeah, it's been a long time I was using like MT5 simulator. The reason that time Dominion market were not having expert advisor. Okay. Oh, it's not attached right now with my account actually. Let me see. It's not letting me to logging into my MT5 simulator. I just like need to reinstall it actually. But I think that you're gonna find out a complete tutorial on a YouTube. You're definitely gonna find out a complete tutorial on the YouTube actually. Yes, they need me to put some kind of a password and a settings there. Yeah, so candle just like closed in a 30-minute actually, but do not have a bottom wick. A candle which don't have a bottom wick, it's mean it's having like a 50-50% probability the next candle will continuously pushing to the downside. It's having like a 50-50% probability, man. Wow, why not to take a buy? If it's going to create a wick and break or so on a high, that makes sense. So let's see if the 50-minute going to break above this high or going to be close above this resistance area. So can I give my trade a chance? Now 30-minute created a resistance here. I need to wait for some kind of a confirmation. This could be a confirmation where market is like don't have a bottom wick, 50-50% probability, but that will be better if I'm going to be get like a 50% closure. So I can give my trade a chance. So let me see. MT5 simulator. Tutorial. Yeah, you're going to be get like a lot of examples here if you just like click on MT5 simulator here, something like that. Raja bro just like using it and you just like gonna get the idea here actually. Look at this one. Yeah, there's a tutorial available. But at a moment you guys can get like 50% off. Definitely 50% off for the lifetime. Yeah, need to go through the link and use code QS50. 50% off. 50. Damn. The candle just like don't have a bottom wick. And current candle not even creating a bottom wick. So looking at this one, we got a resistance right now. If this candle going to break and close above this resistance area even on a 15-minute time frame, breaking above this high, so this could be the range. It's still having like a 100 pip range in it depending on the volume. 30-minute didn't have a bottom wick, catch one still open, just waiting right now. Okay, so yeah, man, waiting, just waiting here. Can't do anything. Expect waiting. Look at this one. The candle don't have a bottom wick, and it's continuously pushing upside. So you know what? In this scenario where 30-minute created a resistance now, if this current 15-minute candle, if it going to be close somehow above this current resistance high in this shape without having bottom wick in it, next candle create a wick, break above the high. So depending on the volume, I could give my trade a chance to retest this high. This could be the target. Again, we are heading towards like a 5200, a strong psychological number. So need to wait. A little more wait required here. And we also heading towards closure of H4 as well. So if it breaks its opening price, is it okay to sell? Looking at the previous candle with little to no wick, I think so could be risky one. No wick means you are having 50-50% probability. And if something giving you a 50-50% probability and you are going even against the trend with a 50-50% probability, you need to ask yourself, should you go for that one or not? It's not something like creating some kind of a normal structure like creating a support, creating a resistance, and you're gonna take a sell now. You are sitting with a strong bullish momentum right now, still right now. Look at this one, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and the 1 2 3 4 5 6, and the seventh candle created a like a bearish candle here. The seventh candle. Market always move in waves. So I would like to see that this current candle should be close above this current resistance high, so I can give my trade a chance. Look at this one, it's continuously pushing upside. It did not even created a bottom wick yet there. Did not even created a bottom wick. So need to wait. Need to zoom in out. Wow, continuously pushing upside. Man, if it going to be create some wick, if it created a wick, then start pushing upside. So I can give my trade a chance impulsively here. But in this scenario where market didn't have a bottom wick, so now I would like to wait for the candle to be closed. Like a 50-minute candle should be better. And then if the next candle create a wick and break above this high, this could be my target. We'll try to secure some positions here. I hope it will let me to execute some trade and never leave me again. Current candle closed like this with no bottom wick below the resistance. Next candle breaks the low. It sells valid then. Risky, buddy. Definitely a risky one. Why not to wait a little more to take a buy and go with the trend? So in every good setup, entry candle must form wick up and down mostly. 90% definitely wait for the candle to create some wick. But sometime if there's like a lot of volume or you are sitting with some kind of opening of some sessions, something like that, or you have a plan to go with a dynamic risk, so that you never wait for the candle to create a wick or break above the high or low, then might be you're gonna tore your position into two pieces, or you're gonna execute with the opening of the new candle. So it depends on the conditions of the structure you are facing on the on the spot actually. So waiting, still I'm waiting. It's been like 1 hour continuously doing stream. Throat start getting dry. It's Ramazan. At least how much pip wick up down, you cannot calculate that one. It's also depending on the structure you are facing there. Might be if there's like a lot of volume, so you're gonna get like a bigger wick there. If there's like a normal volume, you can get like a smaller wick. So it's depend on the structure or size of the candle actually. Like if you watch my last live stream, the last one we just like did one day before, like the previous day, you will see that I was waiting for the candle to create a wick. First it create a minor wick and break the low, then I wait for the candle to create a deeper wick, and then it create a deeper wick and then break the low, and I execute a sell, and we grab like 80 pips there. So yeah, it's depend on the structure you are facing actually there. So 5 minutes left for this 50-minute candle to be close. I think so we're gonna get some kind of a support here as well. Yes, sir. We didn't even wait it for the break of low. Yeah, exactly. In that situation, we use a dynamic risk. Dynamic risk, wait for the candle to create a wick, execute it with the opening of a candle. So, yeah, that was a very educational content. So, just need to wait here. Just 5 minutes left for this candle to be closed. And still, I knew that the previous 30-minute don't have a bottom wick. So even if this candle going to be closed in a bullish form, still I'm not gonna interested in taking a sell here. Actually, you know what? Not interested in taking a sell as impulse entry. 30 minutes still don't have a bottom wick. So even it going to be create a support impulse sells like for a counter trade structure, I am not interested in it. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna get like on a 30-minute time frame. So 50-minute about to be closed in 3 minutes. And in the same way, if this current 50-minute going to be break and close above this area without having a bottom wick, so there's a probability with that with the volume it could continuously pushing upside. So I'm waiting for my turn actually. For that I need to wait. Islam sir, I am late. Did I miss any trade? No, you did not miss any trade. We didn't took any trade yet. Waiting for some structure to be formed. Waiting for some structure to be formed. The 30-minute created a perfect resistance right now, and I'm waiting for this 50-minute candle to give me some kind of a confirmation for the continuation actually. So still 2 minutes left for this 50-minute candle to be closed. Wow, you know what? I'm thinking about something like, let's see how this candle going to be closed. If next candle going to be create a wick depending on the volume and the 30-minute don't have a bottom wick, so using a 50-minute as a confirmation, I can go for this wick on the left hand side depending on the volume. So let's see. Think so we're gonna get like a support here. The candle actually don't have a bottom wick. If the previous candle don't have a bottom wick, like it's mean it's having like less probability to continuously pushing to the downside, and while sitting with the trend, a candle going to be closed with no bottom wick, it's mean it's having like a higher probability to continuously pushing to the upside. So it's like very important. 1 minute left for this candle to be closed. If I wanted to go from somewhere here, I need to depend on the volume actually, to be honest. I definitely need to depend on the volume. Even there are rejections on the left hand side, but looking at the trend, looking at the way it's pushing, I think so it would be better. I'm gonna readjust my zones on this current situation what I am having here right now. Let me just like readjust it. Yes, this makes sense. This totally makes sense. Current resistance area, 15 minute. 15 minute about to be close, man. It's looking good actually. Wow. Oh, oh, come on. Give me some wick first. I need a wick. I need it to create a wick and break above its high so I can execute a buy. Now the candle just like don't have a bottom wick, showing some kind of a strong bullish momentum in it. If this current candle going to be create a wick and then going to break its own high, I'm going to execute a buy. But depending on the volume again, so there's a probability it could continuously pushing upside. Let's see if it could create a wick and going to break its own high. Depending on the volume, the previous 30-minute don't have a bottom wick. This current candle breaking above the body of the previous 30-minute M15 close with no bottom wick, showing strong bullish momentum in it. So if it's going to break its own high, I could execute it a buy here. But it will be more better if this current candle going to be create a wick and break above this high. Yeah, it's pushing now. Wow, spreads are getting getting higher right now. So let's see. I think so it created a wick now. If it's going to break above its own high, stop loss could be somewhere here. I'm gonna get like a smaller stop loss, 30 pips. That makes sense. So now if it wanted to continuously pushing upside, the candle which is creating a wick right now, it should break above its own high for the continuation. And there's also 15 minutes left for the H4 candle to be closed. So very important to see how market gonna react like that. Still 30-minute don't have a bottom wick, 50-minute also don't have a bottom wick. Still right now we're sitting with a bullish trend. So if this current candle which is pushing to the downside, if it comes up and break its own high, depending on the volume, I am expecting it could retest this high again. Yes, now it's becoming interesting right now. I think we're gonna start the consolidation. Might be this is a support, the new support we got here. Not comfortable, but I want to see how it works. Let's see. If you are not comfortable, don't force yourself for the execution. Wait and watch if it's gonna work out, or if you just like need to manage the risk, because there's also like 10 minutes left for the H4 candle to be closed. So if H4 going to be leave a week, it could be a 30-minute candle against you, or a 50-minute candle could be go against you. But depending on the volume, let's see. And for sells, this candle which pushing to the downside, I'm not gonna take a sell if even going to break below this low. I'm not interested in this sell as an impulse entry. I would like to see this candle to be closed below this support, so then it will become a pure counter day structure to continuously pushing to the downside. So I'm waiting right now. Look at this one. It broke the low. 30-minute flipping to the downside. Wow, it's a kind of volatility. Still impulse entry for a counter trade structure. I'm not interested. And still, you know what? If this candle breaking the low of the previous candle, if this candle going to break its own high, again I'm gonna go with my plan actually. Because if this current candle which broke the low of the previous candle low, there is no business of this candle to come back and break its own high. If it's gonna do that, then higher probability it's gonna continuously pushing upside. If this 30-minute candle closes bearish, then it's good for sell. The third one candle, yeah, that makes sense. But it's still open. Look at this one. What a rejection. Break the low. Now it continuously pushing upside. So if it's going to break above its own high, I am going to execute a buy here. Now 30-minute created a wick. Look at this one. See this one. So need to wait. 10 minutes left for the H4 candle to be closed. And this candle break the low while it's pushing upside. It's going to break its own high. There is a probability we're gonna continuously pushing upside. You go with your plan, buying even he broke his previous candle low. Yeah, if it broke the low, then why it pushing upside? If it break the low of the previous candle, it should be continuously pushing downside. But in the same time, if a candle break the low of the previous candle low, if it's going to break its own high, so that could be a perfect structure for the buys. That is a probability. If it not gonna work out, then I need to manage the risk. Stop loss could be somewhere here, I think. So now I'm getting like a bigger stop loss, so I can go with a small lot size. So 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left. If in this few minutes, if we're gonna break above its high, let's see. Let's see. Now 30-minute created a wick now. Look at this one. It purely created a wick now. I always give first chance to my plan actually. Sticking with my plan right now. So just waiting. So there is 50 minutes left to H4 close to, so maybe we wait for 4 hour candle closure. Yeah, it makes sense, but right now, let's see. Let's see if there's gonna be few minutes left for the candle to be closed, then I will wait for this 30-minute candle to be closed. If it's going to be closed above this resistance area, then I can go with a 30-minute candle as a confirmation. Right now, this current candle still open. So if it's going to be close below this support, so I can give my trade a chance with the next candle, which gonna create a wick and break the low, so continuously pushing to a downside. And then M15 gonna give some kind of a confirmation after creating a resistance, created a support and broke below that support. That makes sense. So just waiting right now actually. It's jumping upside, it's jumping downside. It's not gonna give some kind of a confirmation yet. So it's really really important to wait for the candle to be closed. If it's going to be closed below the support, next candle created a wick, break the low, here you go for the sells. If it continuously pushing upside, going to break its own high, that's a buy you can go with. Current candle broke the previous candle. Doesn't it nullify the buy scenario? What? Broke the previous candle, then how it like a buy scenario? If you wanted to go for the buy, if a candle break the low of the previous candle, it should be continuously pushing to downside. So we just like need to understand the candle's movement there. Just simple price action. If you break the low, then there's no business of this current candle to come back and break its own high. If it come back and break its own high, then there's a probability it's gonna continuously go with its trend. It's really simple. And if there's like few minutes left for the candle to be closed, then looking at the 30-minute time frame, if this 30-minute candle is going to be break and close above this resistance area, so next candle create a wick and break above the high. This is the scenario I'm having. So it's still open, so I'm waiting. The candles are still open actually. All I need to worry about, there's few minutes left for the H4 candle to be closed. But the way it's showing volume, I'm definitely gonna give my trade a chance if it's going to break above this high. Wouldn't it make more sense to wait for the 50-minute to close above the resistance, because previous we have 3x 15-minute rejection of that area. Let's see, there's 7 minutes left, like 6 minutes left for the candle to be closed. Anything could be happen. It's not just like a 15-minute or 30-minute about to be closed. It's also we are going to be get a H4 candle closure. Okay, so there is no business cash signature. Yeah, so it's struggling right now. It's breaking the low. Till right now, it did not break above its own high even once, but it broke the low twice. So if it's going to break its own high once, I think so it's gonna be continuously pushing upside. So 5 minutes left, just 5 minutes left for the candle to be closed, and I think so it will be better now to wait for the candle to be close above this resistance area or close below this support area. Need to wait. H4. I'm looking at H4 right now. Damn, these higher time frame consolidation could do anything. 5 minutes left. I don't know why I'm getting the feeling I'm gonna miss this trade in the last few. You know what? If it's going to break now, there's like a 5 minutes left for the candle to be closed. Now, if in the last minute, if it's going to break above its own high, if I'm feeling something, might be I'm gonna miss the trade. How I could be a part of this trade? So I can go with smaller lot size actually. So if it's going to be close above my area, so I can put back one more entry into it if it just like went in my favor. If it didn't went in my favor, I can lose less. But how I can be a part of this trade, this is a situation right now I'm thinking about, because there's few minutes left for the candle to be closed. 4 minutes left. Mostly in this situation I wait for the candle to be closed, but I don't know why the way market behaving right now. I'm just waiting. It's stuck here. Wow, look at this one. Someone's asking me, should we wait for the candle to create a wick? So in this way, in this situation, when we have a candle close within the range, even it break above the high didn't execute. I was waiting for the candle to create a wick and then break its own high so I can execute on. So this scenario, in this scenario, you see that I wait for the candle to be create a wick, and while waiting for the candle to create a wick, what happened here? It just like went down, and even someone executed somewhere here, like in a FOMO, they might be hit with a stop loss. So different scenarios having different opportunities with it. It comes with experience, I would say. uh, Sir, if 50-minute candle close below the support, then we go for sells, because 4-hour candle respecting the resistance. What do you think? Yes, for that this candle should have to be close below the support. This current candle should have to be close below the support when there's like few minutes left for the candle to be close. Now I'm gonna wait for the candle to be close. On 30-minute counter trade setup is appearing for sells. 30-minute impulse entry? I don't think so. I'm not comfortable with the impulse entry for the counter trade structure. If it's going to be closed within the range, then I'm gonna wait for the candle to be give me some kind of a confirmation breakup of this high, like closure above this area, so that makes sense, or closure below this area, that makes sense. So in 2 minutes we gonna get some kind of a confirmation where it's heading towards. Impulse entry like a counter trade structure in this situation, I'm not interested. I don't like the way it's moving like right now. For sales, I would like to see this candle to be close below the support area. Then if the next candle going to create a, we can break this low, this previous candle low. So this makes sense to me. Where you put SL in one, which situation right now? We don't have any kind of like a buy or sells here. So what you're talking about, the SL actually. Impulse belts, sorry, impulse sell bests are 1 hour resistance form. Oh man, Smaller time frame always give you the confirmation what could be happen on the higher time frame. So I'm not interested in sells. I'm continuously repeating it. For sells, I would like to see this candle should be close below the support. Then you know what, then the 30-minute second candle going to be closed in a bearish form with a small body. And if the next candle going to be created, we can break below this low, small body impulse entry, then will be make sense on the third candle. For that, I need this candle should have to be close below the support. And there is few seconds left, and look at this one, it close within the range. 30-minute looks like this. M15 doing consolidation, start printing side by side. So no sells for me, no sells for me. Now I need to wait a little more. If I'm going to be get some kind of a structure we're gonna close above this resistance area, so then I can give my trade a chance for buys. And for sells, again I need a candle to be close below the support, so I can give my trade a chance. So it's a waiting game. I did not get any kind of like execution till right now. At the beginning we missed one trade like while dictating about the chart and just missed this trade actually. Doesn't matter even if it's going to break below this low. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. It's not a part of my plan. If someone wants you to take a sell, you can go at your own. I'm not interested in these sells. Even H1 created a resistance, M30 created a resistance, created a support, counter trade structure, but not interested. I would like to see 50-minute candle shoot it. Now the H4 also going to closed actually already. H4 also closed right now. See this one? Close within the range right now. The resistance on the left hand side. Wow, something choppy going on now. Just a volatility. Just a volatility right now going on. I think it will go down. I don't think that it will go down. If it wanted to go down, why it just did not close below the support? If it went down, market have to move somewhere. Someone saying it should go pushing to the upside. Someone say it's gonna push to the downside. Market have to move somewhere. It's open like 24 hours. It have to move sometime, like might be 3 hours. It will go upside. In the next 3 hours, it gonna go to a downside. It have to move somewhere. But the most important thing is where you can grab your chunks. When you are going to execute on some trade, is it going in your favor or not? That's the question you want to ask yourself. You cannot predict the market. You just like need to take action on the confirmations. So I don't have any kind of confirmations there yet. Nothing there. So I need to wait more, because I knew that if I wait, there's a probability I can grab some chunks. And again, as a retail trader, if it never worked out, I need to manage the risk. But without waiting, I cannot get anything. Which scenario is better to impulse sell? Are you looking for? Please explain it. I think so will be better if a candle going to be close below the support. So go for the impulse entry then. I need at least a 50-minute should be close below the support. If this 50-minute candle might be close somehow in this shape, next candle going to be create a wick, break this low. So now it's breaking the low of the previous 30-minute candle low. This 50-minute give me the confirmation candle close out from the range of this consolidation, and I can place my stop loss somewhere here. So executed a sell, try to grab these chunks. This could be my scenario for the sells, and I can't see anything till right now on the chart. Nothing. It's just doing consolidation. Yeah, yeah, 30-minute, whatever. I need a confirmation candle. Just need to wait for breakout structure. Oh, yeah, exactly. Sir, 30-minute gives self feeling, can't control. Control yourself. Other than that, you will become sad, I would say. If you are getting feeling that it's just like gonna went in your favor like in a sell position, go with 0.01, just like test it out. So you're gonna learn something there. If it went in your favor, you can execute next time with a full load size. If it never worked out and hit your stop loss, so you're gonna learn something there. So if you have a plan to take a sell, I don't have a plan till right now to take a sell. I need something, some kind of a confirmation to take a sell there. But if you have a plan to take a sell, if market going to break below this 30-minute low and you wanted to take a sell, then why not to give it a chance with 0.01 and build your confidence on your structure? I'm sticking with my plan. Why you are not sticking with your plan? If you're having a plan to take a sell, go ahead. So, current candle broke the previous candle, doesn't it? Okay, okay, okay. I just like already read this one. On 30-minute counter trade setup is appearing for sells. Yeah, I already explained for Zanbadi. Impulse sell best sell 1 hour resistance for okay 30-minute breaks last support low, so valid sell. Wait for this 50-minute candle to be closed so I can get better stop loss. On 30-minute, if it breaks last support low, so valid sell. Yeah, if you guys having a plan to take a sell, I'm not interested in sell actually. You know what? I'm interested in telling you guys I'm not interested in sell. Even it's showing me some kind of a probability. I'm not feeling comfortable with this one. So if you wanted to take a sell, why not to execute with your plan? Just go with it. You should. We just like started this channel. We are like giving you education to stand at your own feet. You don't need to rely on myself only. You should have to be execute with your plan. If you're having a plan to take a sell, why not? Yes, but I have no plans relying on you. Okay, so sells coming up for those who wanted to take a sell as an impulse entry, but I can't see a smooth volume in it, so I'm not interested till right now. I wanted to see if for sells I wanted to see something like that. Even it's going to break below this low. Come on, guys, believe in yourself. If someone wanted to take a sell, go ahead. Believe in yourself. Why you are getting confused about it? If I am not comfortable, it doesn't make sense for yourself. Should go with your perspective. You also take sell with us. No, I'm not interested in this sell. I'm gonna take this sell only in this scenario. This is what I printed here. Look at this one. It's trying to print somehow this kind of structure. So here I could place my stop loss and get like a big good stop loss. Wow, it's breaking the low. It's broke the low now. It's broke the low now. I'm not interested. Wait for candle close. Okay. ब्रो मैं सेलिंग में हूँ 5185 से, तो कहाँ तक होल्ड करूँ? ओह 85 से फ्रॉम वेयर? वाओ, आई थिंक सो शुड प्लेस योर स्टॉप लॉस एट ब्रेक इवन. If it comes up, break its own high, I think should close the trade. uh, Bro, I am in sell from 5181 load size 0.07. What should I do? I want to hold it till 5080. So hold it with a break even if you wanted to hold your trade or close some position. Like if you are getting scared by holding your 0.07, close 0.05, close 0.06 and leave the rest with a break even. If it continuously pushing in your direction, you're gonna get some kind of like extra money. If it come back and hit your break even, you're not gonna lose anything. So stick with the plan. Why you're getting confused about your plan to holding with your trade? What's the reason for you to not take sell? Because I can't see something intuitionally to take a sell. I don't have a gut feeling that it gonna continuously pushing to the downside. So I'm not taking it. I'm not comfortable with it actually. Why I need to force myself to take something here? I'm not feeling comfortable with this one. Sir, what did you take a selfie? I told you I'm not comfortable with the self. Look at the rejection, man. See this one. I can't stop my laugh. So took a cell there. I got a message, and he just like stop out from the cell. Wow, volatility, volatility. H1 looks like a cell. H4 is a huge police candle. Tricky game, yes. Wait for the candle to be closed. Yeah, we both are on opposite side. Two kismet fighting with each other. Yes. So I would like to wait for the candle to be give me some breakout structure. So that makes sense actually. Wow. Was not comfortable with the cells. Look at the rejection, man. Man, it's been like more than 1 hour, 30 minutes, 30, 40 minutes. We just like continuously doing stream. It's been almost going to be 2 hours. We just like waiting for structure to be formed. See, sometime we need to wait, and even we just like need to close the chart without having anything. You are a G. It's just like intuitionally, I'm getting gut feeling it not gonna continuously pushing downside by looking at the weight moving. Bro, where are you from? I am from clouds, coming from the clouds. एक बड़ी छोड़ के गई थी मुझे मामा के पास. ICT people would say it's inviting buyers and will take their stop loss when they go for sales. I don't know what they're gonna say actually. I didn't saw any opportunity there. So I'm using a simple price action by reading the candles. Sir, moy moy ho gaya. Yes. Bro, where are you from? Again. So now it's about to be closed in 3 minutes. It's pushing to the downside now. Wow. It's pushing to the downside now. Still need to wait for this candle to be closed, and if the next candle going to be created, we can break this low. So this makes sense. I think so. Now it's gonna be create something like that. Wow. So waiting, waiting, and waiting. 3 more minutes. I really have a good laugh hearing ICT people when they say inviting and take SL. Like who knows? Yeah, exactly. So I'm just waiting right now. It's pushing upside, it's pushing downside. What was a rejection, man? It rejected very strongly from this area. So need to wait. Need to wait and let me see if I can grab some chunks or if I'm gonna lose some chunks here. But need to wait. It's very important to see how this 50 minute going to be closed. And there is like 2 minutes left. It's just 2 minutes left for the candle to be closed. Is it gonna print something like that? Is it gonna print something like that? Wow. Let's see now. There is 1 minute left for the candle to be closed. Now it's making sense to me. So in this scenario, if this candle going to be closed below the support, I would like to see the next candle create a wick and break the low. And if the next candle going to create a wick and break the low, then there is no business for that candle to come back into the range or break above the previous candle high. There is no business of the next candle to react like that. If it's gonna react like that, then I'm gonna be get out from the trade and gonna take with the SL. And one more thing very important here in this scenario, this candle should have a bottom wick. If it gonna close without bottom wick, again I'm gonna stay away from it. Let's put our Kismet in same direction. There will be more bracket Barkat. Yes, let's see. Let's see. Waiting for this candle to be closed. It's about to be closed in 6 or 5 seconds. And it's about to be closed. Now it's created the same structure what I was expecting from the market. Now if it's going to be break the low of this both rejections on the left hand side. So now it is something. This is what I wanted to see. Okay. Now I need this candle to create a wick and break the low of these both rejections on the left hand side so I can give my trade a chance. Come on, break the low. I need ask and bid price to break the low. Getting ready. I'm getting ready. Yeah, waiting. I'm waiting, looking it closely. I'm just waiting right now. It did not break the both candle rejections on the left hand side. Just need last confirmation so I can execute a sell there. Now creating a wick. Should not go back into the range. Come down. Ask and bid price both should break the low of the previous candle low. Okay, coming down. Ask and bid price again rejecting from that area. Coming down, rejecting. Coming down, rejecting. Pushing upside. The last confirmation, these both lines, these the spreads line, actually I want these both lines to be break below this low to continuously pushing downside. So waiting and waiting right now. Let's see if it could continuously pushing downside. Wow, rejecting, coming down, rejecting, coming down, coming down, 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 coming down. Are you coming down or not? Just like give me some signal. Come on, ask and bid price. Press the sell button, cash buy, it will come down. Don't lose the patience here, buddy. Don't lose the patience. We got a confirmation candle. Now the last confirmation I needed here. I needed to break the low, these both rejections on the left hand side. That's it. That's the place where I'm gonna give my trade a chance. So again, rejecting. Wow, look at this one. Look at this one. Look at this one, man. Look at this one. It created a wick now. Beautiful wick. So break below this low, I could give a sell position and stop loss will be above this current candle high. But right now, I'm waiting. Just waiting. While waiting, I secured my money. Wow. So our structure printed here, but still, you know what? It printed somehow like this, but this candle did not break the low of the previous candle right now. See this one? It did not still till now it did not break the low of the previous candle low. This is where I wanted to execute. See this one? So this thing stopped me. So waiting again. I'm waiting. Stop loss could be 30-40 pips. If you're getting scared, lower the lower size. But it's very important for this candle to break this both rejection low actually. Hmm. लेनी पड़ेगी ब्रो, वेटिंग फॉर रिप्लाई। क्या लेनी पड़ेगी जनाब? क्या लेते फिर रहे हैं आप? So there's more than 160 people watching and I'm having 83 likes. Take it to the 100 likes, so I'm gonna take a sell here if it gonna break this both low. Come on, come on. Just waiting. Wow, look at this one. So pushing down, it's pushing down. Okay, is it going to break the low? Is it going to break the low? Ooh, man, it's continuously rejecting from that area. If not anything, you have taught me patience today, waiting for so long. Yes. Still, I'm waiting. Look at this one. I'm still waiting for this both price, like a bid and ask price, to break the low of the previous week's down. So it's playing with us actually right now. Okay. Oh, the ask price broke the low, but bid price didn't broke the low. Again, come on. I think so. Okay. Got a slippage, man. Got a slippage here. Damn. Just like got a slippage here. So I think so. This makes sense now. Come on. So how I can manage the risk in this situation? Now it's break the low. There is no business of this candle to come back and break its opening price. If it come back and break its opening price, I'm gonna close 50% because I already took a late entry here. I already missed how much pips? 7 to 8 pips. So I need to manage the risk. After long waiting, it broke the low. So if it broke the low, there is no business of this candle. I got a slippage. I hate this slippage right now. So if it's going to break its opening price, I need to close 50% position. But I think so it should be continuously pushing downside. How much stop loss I'm getting? 32 pip stop loss. Why not to hold with it? So come on, give me a push or give me a spike to the downside now. This is something I'm expecting from you, man. I hate this 7 pip slippage right now. It's due to my execution, like late entry. So wow, come on, push down, push down. Give me a spike now. Just give me a spike to the downside. These are the rejection I'm having on the left hand side. Let's see if it could give me some spike and hit this my TP. Come on, what are you waiting for? Didn't you have volume in yourself? Show me some volume. So if this candle come back and break its opening price, I'm gonna close 50% position. Now it broke the low, it gave me the confirmation candle, it gave me some kind of the things I'm waiting for, everything just like align with each other. So now I need to understand, if it not gonna work out, how I can lose less. So how I can lose less, even I just like got a little slippage here. My entry should be here, so I will feel more comfortable with this one. It's a late entry. So if it's going to break its own opening price, I'm gonna close my 50% position. So from $30, I wanted to lose less. $32, $33, whatever it is. So how I can lose less? If it come up, oh man, what is this happen? So I need to close my 50% position. I need to close my 50% position. What a rejection, man. I close my 50% position. So now I can stick with my plan if it continuously pushing to a downside. So we'll wait for this to hit my TP. If it never hit that, so I can't do anything about it. So after waiting long, at least like 2 hours, I got an opportunity, executed a sell. Look at this one, man. I got a little slippage, but it printed a proper structure there. Then ask and bid price both break and break below this rejection impulse entry. Depending on the volume, it should continuously pushing downside. But what happened? It went down, then it started rejecting and break its opening price. It should not be react like that. If it's reacting like that, I need to understand how I can lose less. So it's very important right now. So even after waiting 2 hours, if I'm going to be get some loss there, I'm not gonna get into any kind of a panic condition. Then I will come like on the next session, might be, or might be tomorrow. In my chart, price broke the previous low. Why does it show like that? What do you mean by that? I also got slippage. Okay, no volume. I close my entire. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. There's like 5 minutes left for this candle to be closed. In this last 5 minutes, anything could be happen. The 5 minutes left for the candle to be closed. Wow, look at this one. There is 5 minutes left. Hmm. I already closed 50% position, so I already managed the risk. Yeah, but makes sense. I think so. It's gonna be hit my SL easily. The way it rejectingly. Yeah. So let's see. Let's see. I can close my position twice actually. Once I can go with 50%, and another one I can go with 100%. That's it. If I'm gonna close it 3 times, 4 times, then oh, look at this one, it hit my stop loss. So wow, it's a volatility going on. Nothing on for me on the chart. So the most important thing, how I can lose less. So I was losing, going to be lose about like 33, $34, but I lose like 26. So this is the thing I can do only. So while even waiting 2 hours, if I got a loss, it doesn't mean that I need to get it back. I just like done with my session. I might be today is not my day. Might be today we're gonna stuck in this consolidation. Might be I'm gonna lose more than this. So why I need to fight with these kind of scenarios? Why not to close it? And don't you think that it is easy to recover this $26 only with a good structure, with a good volume? So yeah, it's a volatility going on. Nothing. Yeah, I was not feeling with this this like a 30-minute impulse entry. Better to wait for the 30-minute candle to be closed. But it just like created my structure there. So I wanted to take a sell. See this one. Once everything align with each other. So I need to understand how I can give my trade a chance. Didn't execute it a sell like for the whole time unless it break below this both rejection on the left hand side, then got a little slippage, then come back and break its opening price, close 50% position. So no compromise with the risk management. Doesn't matter how long you are sitting on the chart, there should be no compromise with the risk management. So again, you guys just like got a very educational content here today. Wow, look at this one. Let's see how this 30-minute about to be closed. Let's see if it's going to be close above this high. So I think so. Next candle going to be create a wick. So continuously pushing to the upside. Yeah, the 30 minutes still open. It's about to be closed in 2 minutes. Might be we're gonna continuously go with the trend. But now waiting for this candle to be closed. This is the resistance or support we are having. Consolidation, consolidation. You see, there's no reliability to 50-minute every time it acts on the same way. No, no, man. Sometime it happens. You know what? 50-minute close in a bearish form below this area. 30-minute created an impulse entry. So I use a 50-minute as a confirmation to go with the impulse entry on a 30-minute time frame. So I just like make the combination between the 50-minute and a 30-minute. Give my trade a chance. I got slippage, but manage it very well. I think so. Look at this one. So 30-minute about to be closed. You know what? In 2 minutes, if this candle anyhow in the shape it going to be close above this resistance area, so it's definitely gonna fill this week. But it's like very important right now to see how this candle going to be closed. Actually, if it's going to be closed within the range, then there's no buys, no sells for me. Then we'll see during the NY session. NY session. अच्छा जी, Could you please explain what made you to close the 50% when it retraced to open? And I have seen that in this scenario, you are closing 50% when it retraced to the range and you let to hit the stops another 50%. Because if I have a plan, I had a plan already printed this structure on the chart. It appeared same in this shape. Then I wait for the candle to break the low. I got my plan printed on the chart. I executed a sell. Then if the candle created a wick, break this both rejection on the left hand side. 30-minute broke the previous candle low. Look at this one. Previous candle low. Got a little slippage, but if it happens, if the things just like appear in this shape, so there's no business, like as I always said, no business word, that this candle should come back and break its opening price. You know what? Because we are having clean traffic here, we are having tradable range here. It's showing some kind of a volume. It's giving me the confirmation candle. It's having like a higher probability should continuously pushing downside and fill this range, because volume, counter trade structure, impulse entry, clean traffic, tradable range, each and everything were aligned with each other. So that's why I just like give my trade a chance. I was not giving my trade a chance unless a single 50-minute candle close below this support area where the first one rejected and closed back into the range. So making the combination between these all time frames, it just like give me some kind of confirmation that there's a probability it could continuously pushing to the downside. But if it happens, then why it coming back and breaking its opening price? If it's coming back and breaking its opening price, it is something I should be cautious about. I need to manage the risk in this way, because it should not be react like that. If it's reacting like that, there's a higher probability it's gonna take my SL. So see this one, I close my position and you can see with my experience, it just like clearly tab my stop loss. So I lose less. If I lose less, so I can make more money. See this one? If I never close my position partially, if I never close my trade, how much loss I could be take to right now? Right now I'm sitting with like almost $26. So this will become like $80 right now. Till right now, if you did not close the trade, so it will become like $80 right now. So just like ask yourself, losing a $26 makes sense or losing a $80 right now to make sense? So why not to manage the risk? See you in the evening again. Let's make money then. Okay. Wow. Pushing to the upside right now. Yeah, look at this one. What a risk management. What a closure here. So I think so it will be better to wait for this candle to be closed and then you can give your trade a chance for the buys. Now we stuck in a consolidation. It's like very important to wait for this candle. How it going to be closed. It did not have a bottom wick, so nothing there. So it's been 2 hours right now. We just like continuously doing the live stream. There's just 2 minutes left for the candle, like a 2 hours to be completed actually. सर अगर इस ट्रेड को जनरल करें तो मिस्टेक क्या निकलेगी? वॉल्यूम, लेस वॉल्यूम will be the mistake in this situation. Only you lose the volume there, because impulse entry always connected with the volume. If market drops the volume, its main impulse entry not gonna work out. So here it drops the volume for the cells, because we are executing an impulse entry on a 30-minute time frame. See this one? So if there's a volume, then it should not be react like that. If it's reacting like that, then you have to manage the risk. So impulse entry always connected with the volume. You need to understand the volume in the markets actually. Wow, it's just continuously pushing upside. So your original bias was correct. You didn't like the British move and it rejected hard out at break even. Yeah, I'd lose less. I was not comfortable with the sales actually. Continuously saying that, but it's just like print. I was having some probability with that scenario I can go with the sales, and that printed very perfectly on the chart where it's just like gone. Like candle close below the support and next candle create a we can break this both rejection low, but still didn't work out. Still it didn't work out. See this one? So need to manage the risk. Yes. So last question I'm gonna take. Sure. Okay, nothing on the chart. All right, so I'm heading off now. If someone just like wanted to take a buy, wait for this candle to be closed, because we already rejected from this area. Even 30 minutes just like close within the range. So it would be better to wait for this candle to be closed. If it's going to be closed above the resistance area without having a bottom wick, next candle going to create a wick. Here is a probability you can give your trade a chance. So if there's a volume, it gonna fill this wick on the left hand side, and if there's like a lot of volume, it gonna tap to this resistance area. But it's like very important right now to wait for this candle to be closed. It's open without no bottom wick, breaking above these rejections on the left hand side, but still open. No one knows that what could be happen in the last minute. So I'll gonna see you guys tomorrow with the new content, I think so. Yeah, I hope so. It will be very educational for you guys as well. It is like a very educational for you guys. I hope so. So rewatch the stream while we're waiting 2 hours for the trade, how we executed a trade, what we wanted to see on the chart, how we give our trade a chance, and how we just like manage the risk. And while we manage the risk, what happened after that? After managing the risk, market just like went against us. So there is education, education, and education everywhere. So see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Till then, be safe. Where can we have this live record? You gonna get it on my YouTube channel. The the name is Forecast. So yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Till that, be safe, be careful, stay blessed, and take care. Bye bye. And don't try to take over trade. Do not try to go with over risk. Wait for your structure to be formed. Like if you wanted to take a buy, wait for this candle 15 minutes to be closed, and then give your trade a chance. So see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye.